Don't give up your love for pineapple just because cutting it feels like too much trouble. Hi, I'm Tracy. Today, I'll show all pineapple lovers 5 simple, delicious, and super quick ways to cut a pineapple without the hassle of removing each eye one by one and without wasting any of the fruit. Especially methods number 4 and 5 will help you cut it cleanly and beautifully. Let's get started. First, to make your pineapple taste delicious, choosing the right one is extremely important. You should pick pineapples that are evenly yellow, with uniform eyes, and definitely not bruised or spoiled. Then rinse it under running water and gently clean the entire surface to remove any dirt or residue. After that, let it drain and get ready for the first cutting method, which is cutting into small bite-sized pieces. This method is very simple. You just need to place the pineapple on a cutting board, cut off the bottom, and then gently slice it into pieces about 0.6 inches thick. You should not cut them too thin, as they can easily become mushy and release juice. After slicing, carefully remove the tough outer skin and any rough edges around each piece, keeping only the pineapple flesh. Just repeat this a few times, and you will have beautiful, juicy pineapple slices. To make them easier to eat, simply cut them into small, even cubes that look neat and tidy. Before enjoying, there's a very helpful tip I'd love to share with you. To reduce the tingling or burning sensation on your tongue when eating pineapple, place the pieces in a bowl of lightly salted water for a few minutes, to reduce the activity of bromelain, which is the main cause of that irritation. Then simply take them out and enjoy. These golden pineapple pieces are sweet, juicy, and no longer cause that tingling sensation, making me want to keep eating them. What I truly love about this method is its flexibility. You can cut only what you need and save the rest. Just wrap the remaining pineapple and store it in the refrigerator, and it will stay fresh for 2 to 3 days without losing its color or flavor. Next is still a pineapple cutting method that is suitable for those who like to eat fruit in clean pieces, but in a different, more convenient way, without needing to spend time removing each pineapple eye. Start by placing the pineapple on a cutting board, then cut off the top and bottom. After that, slice it lengthwise down the middle. Next, take 1/2 and cut it again into 2 equal parts. This makes the pineapple much easier to handle. Then, place each piece flat with the cut side facing down. Using a sharp knife, gently slide the blade along the curve of the skin, keeping it as close to the peel as possible. This way, you can smoothly separate the flesh from the skin without needing to dig out each eye. After removing the skin, take a moment to check carefully and trim away any remaining rough spots if needed. From here, you can cut the pineapple into small bite-sized pieces or thin slices, depending on how you like to enjoy it. Finally, simply arrange the pieces neatly on a plate in a slightly overlapping pattern or any style you prefer. This method is quick, simple, and clean. What makes this method so useful is how neat and easy it is. You'll have tidy, beautiful fruit pieces ready to enjoy right away. The third method is a very familiar way to cut a pineapple that I've also shared before. Start by taking half of the pineapple and placing it flat on the cutting board. Using a sharp knife, carefully cut along each groove in one direction. After finishing one side, gently rotate the pineapple and cut along the grooves in the opposite direction to create a crisscross pattern. After cutting, keep the half intact and transfer the whole piece onto a plate. When you want to eat, you can simply use your hands to pull each piece apart. This method is neat, convenient, and doesn't make a mess or leave your hands sticky. What makes this method special is how simple and quick it is, while still looking very appealing and clean. The pineapple pieces stay juicy and fresh, and because they remain on the skin, they don't dry out or turn brown quickly. This is a great option when you want a method that is both easy and visually attractive. The next method is my favorite, and the one I use most often whenever I have guests over, and that is cutting a pineapple into a flower shape. It looks very beautiful and also keeps the maximum amount of pineapple flesh. First, cut off the bottom of the pineapple so it can stand firmly on the cutting board. Then, gently remove the thin outer skin. You don't need to cut too deep, just enough to remove the tough layer and reveal the pineapple eyes inside. Next, using the edge of your knife, carefully cut out the pineapple eyes along their natural diagonal lines. To make it easier, follow what I do. Cut along both sides of each row of eyes in a V shape, starting from the top of the pineapple down to the bottom. Continue like this until all the eyes are removed. After finishing, you will see a golden pineapple that keeps most of its flesh, with only a small portion of the eyes removed. Next, simply cut the pineapple into even round slices. You'll notice each slice naturally forms a very beautiful flower shape. Finally, arrange the slices on a plate, and if you like, you can add a few fruits like strawberries, apples, or oranges. Just like that, you have a beautiful fruit plate ready to enjoy with your family or to serve guests. Finally, is the pineapple cutting method in the shape of a popsicle. I guarantee the kids in your home will really love this way. First, place the pineapple on the cutting board and cut off the top and bottom. Then, stand the pineapple upright on the board. To make more even cuts and make it easier to hold, you can insert a few chopsticks around the pineapple as guides. After that, use a sharp knife to carefully cut straight down along those guides to create several large pieces. Depending on the size of the pineapple, you can divide it into 4 to 6 equal sections. Once the pineapple is divided into sections, carefully remove the outer skin by slicing downward, or use the second method by gently sliding the knife along the curve of the peel, keeping the blade as close to the skin as possible. This step is quick and simple, and you'll have thick, delicious pieces of pineapple. From here, you can leave the pieces whole for a fuller bite, or trim them slightly if needed. If you keep them whole, they look just like popsicles. To make them even more appealing, place them in the refrigerator for a while before serving. The result is fresh, sweet, and refreshing pineapple popsicles, perfect as a cool treat on a hot summer day. You can share them with the kids at home and let me know how they feel when enjoying pineapple popsicles that you prepared yourself. And those are 5 quick, clean, and beautiful ways to cut a pineapple for pineapple lovers. Which method do you like the most? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to share your own way of cutting pineapple so I and everyone else can learn too. I hope these tips help you find a method that works best for you, and especially save you time whenever you cut a pineapple. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to get more simple kitchen ideas. Thank you, and see you next time.